With Dr. Naseer Hussain, the Prime Minister paraphrasing, saying, "Agar Congress nahi hoti, there would be no emergency, there would be no 1994 anti-Sikh riots, there would be no dismissal of state governments. 50 of them, 50 state governments were dismissed using President's rule." Your response, the Congress Party's response, sir?
Zaka, like I told you yesterday on your channel, whether the President's address is about discussing history, is about discussing freedom movement, is about discussing what the past governments have done. It is more about what this current government has done in 1 year and what will be the vision for the next 1 year. Here, when the opposition party leaders, including Congress party and all the other leaders, both spoke in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, the Prime Minister has nothing to say. The Prime Minister has nothing to clarify because the Prime Minister is less of content. He doesn't have any data on his hand. He doesn't have answers to all the questions and queries raised by the opposition leaders in both the houses. Now, he doesn't speak about the growing inequalities in the society. He doesn't speak about the unemployment. He doesn't speak about the people being pushed into poverty. He doesn't speak about the compensation for the COVID victims. And then he goes on to rant about what Congress has done and not done. Okay. And for that, he should allow the congressman to speak in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. After that, we will give enough answers for what he has spoken.
No. So on the matter of procedure, Dr. Hussain, you know this better than me. You're a member of Parliament. The motion of thanks, all opposition. Dr. Hussain.
Nani, he was not speaking about the changes of the past. He was speaking about the changes of the present. He was speaking about the dictatorial attitude of the present Prime Minister and the government. If Mr. Twin is speaking about the security issues in the history, he should also speak about what is happening in the Gulf crisis, what is happening in our border with China, how the Chinese are transgressed into our territory, and what is happening there. He is not speaking about that.
Let me bring in Rashid and Advaita into this, because I think what is going on. No, two things. I think Dr. Hussain.
Zaka. So does Advaita suggest that we follow what the incumbent government is doing? We speak the language what the incumbent government is speaking. We follow the ideology of the incumbent government. Does she suggest that? We have an idea of India. We are a party which grew with the idea of India. We are a party which fought for the idea of India. We are a party we are fighting hard to protect that idea of India. Who is divisive today? What are the issues that are dividing our country today? Both economically, politically and culturally. What are the issues that are dividing our country? Doesn't she think that the Prime Minister and his party and his ideology are dividing our country today? Don't we need to discuss that? What is happening in Karnataka? Karnataka is burning today because of hijab controversy. Who are the people behind that? On the one side they say, don't we need to discuss that? What is happening in Karnataka? Karnataka is burning today because of hijab controversy. Who are the people behind that? On the one side they say, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. On the other side they say that they can't, and the principal stands on the gate and stops the girls from entering the college. This is what we are telling, that this is something which is not India. And what Rahul Gandhi spoke about economic inequalities. He never said that we are anti-corporate sector. Today Chidambaram in his budget speech, responding to the budget, he said that we are not against creation of wealth. But at the same time, we want that wealth to be distributed among the whole lot of people.
Okay.
If the same wealth would have been distributed, another 15 to 20 crores of Indians would have been above poverty line. You let there be wealth creation, but see to it, not that only a few handful of your friends create wealth.
No, so I get trying to make, but I think I still endorse what Advaita is saying, that I think. Yeah.
So I don't know what are the issues on which the Congress has been appeasing the Muslims or the minorities. I don't know if they have to whether they can spell out a few instances. If Advaita feels that speaking against the government which is putting the girls who are wearing hijab out of the college is something to do with appeasing the Muslim, God only can save this country. Because if he has to speak, if he speaks against mob lynching, if he speaks,
support the girls.
All
I
right.
support the
Can I-
wearing the
No,
hijab
I
and all.
got
That is
I
not
got to
my
wrap up.
position
I'm
at all.
completely out about this, but we function within limited time. But thank you very much. And since Dr. Hussain referred to this.